Morning. Hi, we are back with the report of the US markets as well as the US dollar, Bitcoin, oil, and gold. So, where do I start? It was the best of times and it was the worst of times. Markets responded very well to the earnings report from Nvidia, and as the markets opened, they shot through the gates and climbed about 1 to 2%, the Nasdaq, the Dow Jones, and the S&P 500. And then almost immediately, out of the blue, they turned around and had the worst fall since April this year. The Dow Jones dropped about 1,100 points, one of the worst falls in the history of Dow Jones, dating back to March 2020 when there was a drop before the COVID pandemic outbreak. And as a result, November is turning out to be the worst November since 2008 when we had the global financial crisis. So, markets are quite jittery, they are quite nervous about the valuations in the tech sector. And with that, the non farm payrolls report, stale non farm payrolls report that came out yesterday, even though that showed an increase in the unemployment rate, which was mainly because of increased participation and may not happen again in the future. That did not suggest that the labor market was in any danger. Hence, the chances of a rate cut in December have dropped even further. So, both these things, the tech sector valuations as well as the non farm payrolls report, suggested that the markets will not be able to rally any further, and as a result, the markets dropped. Not to mention the fact that the Bitcoin took a massive beating yesterday, and it's even being said that perhaps a drop in Bitcoin preceded the fall in the markets. And it looks like Bitcoin is continuing to drop. It has dropped down to 82,000 now, uh, which is suggestive of the fact that the markets may drop further as well. So, lots of things going on in the markets. The markets are spooked, the markets are nervous, the tech sector valuations are a source of worry for the market, and the markets are concerned that they may not get a rate cut in December. So, all of that is adding to the worries of the market. With that, there doesn't seem to be a safe haven in gold, which is normally the case. The US dollar is showing some growth, some increase. However, even that is fluctuating. Oil prices are again, they're coming down as well. And it seems that the risk evaluation is taking precedence over supply concerns, and as a result, oil is dropping. So it's a bit of a rough and tough time in the markets. The markets are tumbling, and it's expected the markets will drop further. So be ready for that. I think there will be a further drop in the markets today. I don't think we will see a relief rally today. And also, I don't think we're going to see a rally in gold, which normally happens, which is traditionally a safe haven asset. I don't think that's going to happen. The US dollar, however, I think will climb given the fact that the chances of a rate cut in December are diminishing, and that will help the US dollar. So that is the story so far. We'll keep you posted, but I think we are headed for a rough November in the immediate context. We'll keep you posted for more as news develops.